When's the last time you got Common to try something new?
Last week.
What was it?
None of your business.
Tiffany Haddish is here, and things are getting spicy. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andrea Belke, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. We've got 10 minutes, so let's dive right in with the first 5. Starting with Carrie Ann Inaba, who is focusing on her health as she takes a leave of absence from the talk.
I know you guys understand, health is the most important thing.
A source tells People that Carrie Ann is staying very positive and is very in tune with her body.
Carrie Ann was diagnosed with multiple chronic conditions, including spinal stenosis and Sjogren's syndrome. She also deals with an iron deficiency and flare-ups of fibromyalgia.
The same source adds that Carrie Ann has experienced recent flare-ups, but is taking time to remove stress and take care of her body.
So, I appreciate your support. I appreciate the love and support from the Talk family, and I hope to be back soon.
And Carrie Ann's co-host Cheryl Underwood had a message for her friend this week on The Talk.
We miss you, and we look forward to having you back with us soon. Am I right?
All right, here's a story you've been following closely on People.com. Anna Duggar is clapping back at one of her critics.
After Anna announces on her Instagram that her and her husband, Josh Duggar, are having their 7th child, a baby girl, who I'm sure will be so cute, someone comments on the Instagram asking how they can afford all these children, even questioning whether or not Josh works.
So, the 19 Kids and Counting alum set the record straight.
Anna quips back that he provides very well for their family.
Details about Josh's current job remain unclear. In 2015, he resigned from his position at a Christian lobbying organization.
Josh left his job amid reports that he was accused of child molestation as a teen.
Those claims were later confirmed by Josh's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, in an interview with Megyn Kelly.
He said that he had actually improperly touched some of our daughters.
Now, him and Anna's marriage was further rocked by the scandal when he confessed to cheating on her, as well as having an addiction to pornography.
Following the scandal, Josh entered a faith-based rehab center. He and Anna later went to marriage counseling. Happy 10th wedding anniversary to Prince William and Kate Middleton. 10 years ago today, while the world watched, they tied the knot at Westminster Abbey in London. And this week, 1 decade and 3 kids later, they got away to the country. First, they headed to a family-run farm in northeast England, where they got to drive a tractor and took a lamb for a walk. They were also shown some tools used at the farm for tasks like grass monitoring, land rotation, and feed sampling. Then Kate and William took some time to chat with local farmers about their experience dealing with the pandemic, including its mental health toll. Later in the day, they visited the Cheesy Waffles Project, a local youth organization, and the competitive couple had a blast taking part in some games, including golf. But Kate might need to work on her tea time skills. They also got their creative juices flowing with an art project. Very fun. Now, onto the Instagrams you've been loving this week. Jana Kramer is sharing an empowering message after filing for divorce from her husband, Mike Cosson. Jana took to her stories where she wrote inspiring lines like, "You will break her, but she will grow back stronger," and "She will pour her heart into becoming the best person she can be. And this time, it won't be for you, it will be for her. You go, girl." Meanwhile, Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian are packing on the PDA. There was this steamy video of Travis's hand on Kourtney's backside, this pic of the couple sharing a smooch during a hike, and the photo that the entire internet is talking about this week, which Kourtney captioned, "Just like heaven." And Tariq El Moussa and Heather Rae Young are sharing a peek at their intimate engagement party by documenting the festivities on Instagram, including this video of them kissing, set to Justin Bieber's Holy.
Feel so holy, holy, holy.
The couple invited a small group of friends and family to join them, and Tariq's 2 kids with his ex, Christina Haack, also made a cute cameo. In this week's People cover story, Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade are couple goals. They're opening up about love, fame, and standing up for their family, including their 13-year-old daughter Zaya, who came out as transgender.
When it became apparent that Zaya perhaps might be part of the LGBTQIA community, we had to learn more.
I started to learn from her, and I started to watch her. And then from there, we started having more conversations. We started educating ourselves. And I started being able to educate others outside of our household.
Dwyane and Gabrielle also tell us what makes their marriage so strong.
This is both of our second marriages. And we didn't do it right the first one. The first time around, we weren't collaborative, we weren't good partners, and we had to learn and humble ourselves and say, ooh, we really screwed the pooch on that one.
Just really learning each other, is learning what she wants for herself, for her life, for her career, and just trying to support all those things. And, and then it's the same thing on this side.
We're gearing up for something exciting, People's first ever Beauty Day shopping event on May 19th. Use your phone to scan this QR code or go to the site below for more info and to sign up for special deals, live tutorials, and more from CoverGirl and Sally Hansen. Now, let's move on to some screen time. I'm so excited to be joined by Tiffany Haddish. She's back with a new season of Kids Say the Darndest Things on CBS.
What's the toughest thing about being 4?
Mom, do I know what the toughest thing is being 4?
Sitting still and being quiet.
Still being quiet.
For these final 5 minutes of the show, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you have to give me 1 answer. For question number 2, you have to give me 2 answers, and so on. Let's get started. This show, Kids Say the Darndest Things, is so funny. Kids truly have no filter.
You know Snoop Dogg?
But I wanna know, what is one memory from your own childhood that would have gotten Kid Tiffany onto the show?
Okay, so I thought that I was an expert singer, and that the thing that made me different than any other singer in the world is that I did it on a tricycle. That's where I sang the best, is on a tricycle. If I could get a tricycle right now, I would be doing it now if I could fit on one. But I think I sing the best on 3 wheels, straight up. And I think that would have got me on the show.
Did you have a go-to song?
Skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink doo, I love you. It sounds so much better on 3 wheels, I'm telling you.
Oh, I believe it, I believe it. We love you here at People, and we love your relationship with Common. You two compliment each other, you challenge each other. You actually recently revealed on a People podcast that you aren't shy about speaking up when you get on each other's nerves.
This get on my nerves when you do this, and this get on my nerves, and then we like laughing about it or whatever.
Which happens to every couple. So I want to know, what are your 2 biggest pet peeves about Common?
I'll keep it 100 with you. Pet peeve number 1. When he's like, oh, let's watch a movie. We gonna watch this movie. Okay, yeah, we watching a movie. Okay, babe. And then he picks the movie, which is normally a movie I don't want to watch. And then he pulls up D-Nice on Instagram and plays music.
So we're back.
While we watching the movie. Oh, this is my other pet peeve. He's vegetarian, right? And he has a chef that makes him meals, right? And that's cool. And I can eat vegetarian too. I'm cool with that. But don't warm up a plate of a deliciousness. It smells all good. He warm up the plate. And then don't warm me up nothing. And then eat it in front of me, and then I'll be sitting there looking at him like a little hungry kid, just starving. I stick my belly out and go, oh. You want a bite? You want some?
Hopefully he sees this interview and then he gets his act together.
Oh, no, he got it together.
Well, you are all about manifesting what you want in a relationship. Obviously, there needs to be trust and communication, but what are 3 of your random must-haves in a partner?
He must have a sense of humor. He must be a good communicator.
You know we're gonna like that.
And he must be willing to try something new every once in a while.
When's the last time you got Common to try something new?
Last week.
What was it?
None of your business. This is a kid show.
Use your imagination, everybody.
Get to the show and tell.
Yeah! All right, so let's get back to your show. What are 4 qualities that you share with the kids on Kids Say the Darndest Things this season that you'll never outgrow?
I say the darndest things.
One of my songs is Come and Get Your Baby Daddy.
So that's a quality. And no filter. But I put my filter on for this show. For sure I put a filter on, but it's got a lot of holes in it.
Girl.
They like to play. I love to play. These kids think they're relationship experts. And so do I.
Where do babies come from?
I don't really want to talk about it.
And some of these kids are experts in outer space, in science. And I, too, am an expert in outer space and science. I have a microscope, so that makes me a scientist.
Do you believe in aliens? Because I'm in an alien phase right now.
I think I live next door to an alien. Let's just be honest, okay? And I'm pretty sure 2 of my relatives is not from this planet.
All right, and finally, you are an inspiration to so many people for so many reasons. So I want to know, who are 5 people who inspire you and why?
My grandma inspires me. Lucille Ball, her journey inspires me. Whoopi Goldberg inspires me. Oprah inspires me to a certain extent. Then I'm gonna get to her level, I'll tell you that much. Social workers that I work with, they inspire me every day. The kids that I talk to, they inspire me. The world inspires me.
Thank you so much for joining us, Tiffany. And everyone, you can catch Kids Say the Darndest Things when it premieres May 5th on CBS. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.